welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be all about the Smashbox Casey Holmes highlighting collab. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to get this in the mail yesterday. I've been just like waiting and waiting by the door. If you don't know about this collab, it's something that she said had been in the works for a while. She's one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. I follow her on like Snap and Twitter and everything. So she was talking about the collab and that it was going to be releasing sometime at the beginning of this week. And then on, I think Tuesday was the original day, but then on Monday she actually released like a code for her subscribers and her followers to use in order to purchase the palette a day early. So anyways, as I said, I did get the Pearl palette. I thought a lot about it before I decided which one I wanted to buy because I love like gold highlighters, but my favorite type of highlight is like the lighter ones, or like the more white-ish ones. And also I am light skinned, and I know that she had said the Pearl one is like kind of for more lighter skin tones. Of course the gold one could work for lighter skin too, like in the summer, you know, when you're a little bit more tan or you have a little bit more glow about you, you could definitely use the gold one. But for like right now, I didn't really want to get both just because there is a lot of new highlighting palettes coming out on the market right now. So I was like, I'm just going to get one. So I went with the Pearl palette. Like I said, they did sell out of the Pearl and the gold palette. But she did announce, I think it was on her Snapchat and maybe like on Twitter or something, that Smashbox is allowing you to purchase them online right now. They are still sold out, but you can kind of like pre-order it, and then as soon as they get more of a shipment in, they'll start shipping them out to the people who have already pre-ordered it. So that's always a plus. You can kind of just get your order in there. You don't have to worry about it, and then you already know as soon as they get another shipment that they will send it out to you. Okay, so to talk about the packaging real quick, it is super cute. The box, on the back, it has like her picture and a little paragraph that she wrote, and then it just kind of tells you like how to use it. Inside the box, it comes with this little pamphlet on each palette. Again, it has her picture, a little paragraph she wrote, and it gives, she actually put in there, she had said in her video that she like personalized this with different tips and tricks on how she likes to use each one and where she likes to highlight on her face. So I thought that was really neat. Now for the palette, it is super sleek, and I love how like tiny and compact it is. It's really easy to travel with. And the top, it keeps the same theme as the box, which is really helpful. It has like the spotlights here, hence the spotlight palette. And the top is like this bubble, I don't know what you call it, but it's kind of like a bubble thing on the top. It's really cute. And inside it does come with a mirror, which is perfect. And these shades are just absolutely stunning. I don't know, as you can tell, kind of, it's like the lightest shade, and these two are supposed to be like the more creamy ones for everyday use. So we have a lighter shade, a mid-tone shade, and then we have the most dramatic shade. This one has like a lot of excess glitter, and I think it's supposed to be like a little bit more chunky, to be more of a dramatic highlight. Okay guys, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this lightest shade here. Like I said, it is pretty light, but it's kind of for an everyday use. And then the middle one is, of course, the middle shade in the palette. It's just a little bit darker, but it's still that soft and creamy formula, more for everyday use as well. And then this one is the darkest shade in the palette, and I don't really know if it comes off on camera, but it is a lot more chunky than the other two. It's more of a dramatic highlight, but the color is still absolutely gorgeous. So I don't have any highlight on my face at the moment. I did want to wait and do it on camera for you guys so I could use this and really show you how it looks with a full face of makeup on. For today's look, I think that I'm going to go with this center shade. This one I think is a little bit too light for me, like to use every day. Maybe if I'm really looking for something intense, I could use the lighter one and then maybe put the more dramatic one on top of it. So I'm just going to go with the middle one, and I'm using my favorite highlighting brush, the Real Techniques setting brush, and it is clean. So I'm just going to dip. I'm going to do a little bit first. These seem to be really creamy and pigmented, so we don't want to go overboard, you know. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbone. At first glance, it is really, really pretty. I actually really like the formula. It feels very smooth and creamy. And of course, can't forget the nose. My favorite highlight of all time. Just a little bit on a Cupid's bow. So my overall thoughts on this palette, I absolutely love the packaging. Like I said before, it is so compact and just great for travel. Plus it has all 3 different shades in there, so you could really use it for any type of look when you're traveling. You don't have to worry about taking any other highlighters with you or anything like that. I think that she did a really great job of kind of like thinking of everyone with this palette. Just because, for one, there's 2 different palettes, you know, one for the lighter skin girls and one for the maybe a little bit deeper skin tone girls. But also in each individual palette, you know, there's levels of intensity with it. You have the first shade that's a little bit lighter and creamier for like everyday use, and then it just gets more intense the further down in the palette you go. And then at the end, you know, you're left with like this big dramatic highlight if that's what you like to do. And also it's a little bit deeper, so it really could work for like any skin tone. And I absolutely love that about this palette, and I love it about Casey that she just thought of everyone. And I know she had mentioned in her video too that she has like a lot of texture here in this area, which is, you know, normally where you would put a highlight or you would kind of bring it down a little bit. And she was saying like the lighter shades in the palette are really good for girls with texture, you know, that she had tested it out and everything, and it does a good job of like not over exaggerating on that texture, just so it's not as noticeable. As far as the colors go, I really like those too. Of course, all I have done is swatch this, and then I used just that middle shade on my face, but I do plan on using the more dramatic one for coming up looks and things like that. So I'll let you know if my mind changes on that, but I highly doubt that it will. I forgot to mention the price at the beginning. It is $35, which to me personally, I know everyone's vision of like a price point is different, but to me personally, $35 for a, first of all, high-end highlighter, second of all, a collab with a famous YouTuber, and third of all, a palette that comes with 3 highlighting shades, I don't think that's necessarily bad, because they could have jacked these up way higher just because it is a collab with SMASHBOX, you know, this prestigious brand with also a famous YouTuber. You know, they could have made it a lot more expensive, but I don't know who decides the price point, her or them, or they work on it together, but they decided to make it a little bit on the just normal side, I guess. That way pretty much everyone can get their hands on it. So I'm really not disappointed in the price, and overall I'm not disappointed with this product at all. I still am super glad that I did pick this up. Wraps up this video, guys. I hope that you really liked it. Hopefully you guys got to get your hands on this highlighting palette. If not, don't forget you can pre-order it on there. I will link Casey's video in the description box where she talks all about the collab, just in case you want a little bit more information. And also in her video, like in her description box, she lists all the dates of when it's going to be released, like online and different like websites online and also in the stores. So that's all good information. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.